You have entered the Chronic's Rabbit Hole, and Kai, thank you so much for your Buy Me an Energy Drink request. You are bringing something special down the rabbit hole with Theater of Tragedy. We are starting something new, and today we will be reacting to A Distance There Is.
I can't wait to check this one out. I remember the last Theater of Tragedy. It was amazing. Can't wait for some more gothic goodness. Hi, Chronicans. Thank you all for being here. We have a little write-up so we know what we're about to get into on this new journey. So, you like the debut of Theater of Tragedy a lot. It is from 1995. This is the first album featuring Liv Christine from Leaves Eyes. And the album that I saw was actually called Theater of Tragedy as well.
Very cool.
Initially, Liv was hired as a session singer, but during the rehearsals, they decided to keep her as a member of the band. On the debut, Liv Christine is more backing vocalist, but on the second album, they allowed her to do lead vocals, which is amazing because she is incredible at it. And speaking about the song itself, A Distance There Is a piano song featuring Liv Christine only. The lyrics are in early modern English, which isn't quite old English. The lyrics are very poetic and abstract, and we got the Spotify link with the lyrics, so hopefully that'll help us. The music is gothic because of the mood. The song is about sorrow and missing someone who passed away. It is about the bittersweet feeling of sorrow and mourning. Gothic, beauty in darkness. Gothic is a synonym for something that makes you feel eerie or melancholic. Well, Gothic also refers to medieval Europe. Love all of that stuff. I guess I've always loved Gothic.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kai. I'm really excited to get into this and to be starting this whole album reaction song by song with you. This is going to be a ton of fun, and I can't wait to get into this lyric version too and to see how this amazing album plays out. Piano and a storm.
Knowing what it's about, it's suiting. Piano. Love the poetry. Wonder who does their piano. violins. Woo! Before we just go all the way through this without saying too much,
Yeah.
even at the beginning, Kai, you're even mentioning in some of your notes that we didn't read that on the musical side, and there is so much on the musical side.
Oh my
Obviously, this
God.
piano is just like going insane, but then there's also this incredible poetry that you can't help but to be looking at, because when you have established that this song was about losing someone and that feeling in that morning and all that you go through and the distance that there is now in that void that you have,
Mhm.
it becomes a storm, like you say. And then they're even, when the storm's happening in the music, they start talking about how, like, I can see you through the rain, and then it's that fog and that distance it's that
Yeah.
they're mentioning about. And then so the poetry is incredible, but I just had to say both sides really just bring theater of tragedy to another level, because just with no lyrics, I'm sure this is like a masterpiece just on like a
Oh,
composition.
on the composition of
Yeah.
this, it is insane.
Yeah.
The amount of like little eerie tempo shifts that the piano is doing
Yeah,
just in
right?
between. And
Oh,
then even like there was that part where the pianist just went off,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
And it was like your heart rate was just like in full panic. And the key and like what
Grieving
I
stages.
love about this piece particularly, and like why we could just go so long. I didn't realize it was 8 minutes until you paused it
Yeah. That's
for
why I
the
was like, wait,
song, and
we
I'm like,
should get
wait,
something in
what
here.
is going on? How
Because they're
long is
probably
this?
like, what are they even thinking?
Right? And I'm just like gone, but like there's so many little intricacies that are happening, and then it feels larger than just a piano.
Yeah, no
But a
kidding.
piano can feel that large, and that's why it is such a the one of the instruments that you
Yeah,
learn
if not
everything
the.
on,
Yeah.
because you can really feel that in this, just the with the strings, the violin and the piano here, it feels even larger than that.
And especially the violin, that's actually been standing out so much for me too. And it's
Hmm.
bringing that, like, not old English. What was it called?
Almost like a folky or like
No, like
Victorian,
Kai explained what type of English it was. It wasn't quite old English.
Gothic.
It wasn't Gothic either. Well, I'll look it up
Okay,
again after that. But this has been great, and let's finish this off, eh?
medieval England.
Now I have to look because you keep asking. The lyrics are in early modern English, which
early
isn't old English. Early modern
early
English, and it really
modern.
fits with the piano and the violin incredibly
Yes,
well.
it really does.
Yeah. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. The drum that has come in
Yeah,
is just amazing how they brought that in. I just liked it.
of course. If you want to, for me during it, talk closer to this, and then I can hear you.
Okay.
Nice. Here you go. Wow. really think this band influenced a lot of bands that we know.
Absolutely.
Like even a Nightwish. You can see this came out in '95. Angels Fall First. I can see the transition after this, adding like a guitar, and like I'm saying that only to what we are experiencing with this theater, a tragedy, as we're going through our
Yeah.
rabbit hole to see what it's doing for us. Because in real time, this would have been game changing. I know for someone like a way to get you into like metal
Yeah,
in a way, right?
absolutely.
You know?
Like this is very much a lot like a lot of the music that I listen to on my own today,
Oh
where
yeah,
it is
easily.
just stripped down and a beautiful singer, but then it's so massive and full. Like even there was like a timpani that came
Oh
in there
cool.
at one point.
Yeah.
That was the drum.
Right.
And then there's like the strings, there's the piano. So like even though it's stripped down, it's just a piano version with Liv Christine.
Yeah.
It's also so much more than that because of how
The full
massive and
poetry of it
grandiose
too.
it is with that poetry. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like,
And you felt each unique version, though it all
yeah,
intertwined it, but everything that was being said felt like it was its own story as well. So
it
it felt
really
like a
did.
bunch of, it was like a collection of people that are experience that distance. And what
Absolutely.
was it exact distance? Um,
Distance there is.
a distance there is. A distance there is. And just what an interesting way to bring that up too. Because like when I think of a poem,
Yeah,
that is a poem title.
it
If I've
is.
ever heard me ponder even without checking these lyrics. And I know, God, you keep saying like just focus on the music, and it's so hard
It's,
when the Spotify things come in to show you these lyrics. It's really satisfying to even go
yeah,
checking what you're hearing because we're so used to hearing music. That's why it helps having all the lyrics there. But the piano makes me even want to go and play it myself.
absolutely. Like,
Like it's much needed.
I had to close my eyes there listening to this for a little while because it was just imagining the pianist and the fingers just going across the
Got to get
keyboard
names on him
because
or
like
her.
you have to get a name because there's something that's very mesmerizing about watching a piano be played because the way that it sounds like there's four people playing the same piano. That's how like it's
Intricate it felt.
intricate it feels and how many changes there was and little
So many
switch
switch
ups.
ups, yeah.
And so, like, I would love to be able to see this being actually played by the pianist,
Yeah,
or
it sounds like a hard piece, that's
because
for
it
sure.
sounds like it would be a very
It's
hard
pretty long
piece,
too.
and it's very long. So like this was so well done. Definitely felt bigger, and it didn't feel stripped down, even though it was in the sense of being like a metal band. But you also can love this without it being metal because it's so deep with the gothic tones.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I understand why even bands like Epica are
Hmm.
considered gothic, getting that actual description, knowing that it's their
Yeah,
melancholic and all
the
that type of
melancholy
and the
feel.
mourning feeling that you can get with
Yes.
some of the topics that are being presented. So that completely makes sense. And I want to thank you all for being here too. I hope you all have had a good time. And if y'all want to see more theater of tragedy coming down the rabbit hole, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't, hit the notification bell so you don't miss the rest of this awesome album. Kai, thank you so much. Chronicans, we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Kai. This was such a treat, and I can't wait to continue down this album song by song reaction. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.